Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Fluctus Channel. The valuable nutrients found in natural honey have been very useful to humanity, serving as food and medicine for many centuries. Some of the earliest honey farms in history were developed in ancient Egypt over 5,000 years ago. Today, beekeeping, or apiculture, has become a colossal $9 billion global market, with colonies of wild insects trapped inside various hive designs to produce tons of the sweet, viscous substance. Modern metropolitan beehives allow tiny holes, just big enough for the bee, but too small for hornets or other destructive pests. In Japan, the bee farming practice continues to expand, with thousands of apiaries scattered all over the country. Urban areas, like the prefectures of Nagano, Gifu, Sega, Miyazaki, and Tokyo, count over 10,000 registered bee farmers, with some of them managing as many as 30 hives. The earliest Japanese bee farmers utilized traditional log hives to keep local Apis cerana japonica, or Japanese honeybees. In 1877, however, the Apis mellifera, or Western honeybee, was imported into the country alongside the revolutionary Langstroth hive, invented by American apiarist and clergyman Reverend L.L. Langstroth. Langstroth hives are more versatile than log hives. They're constructed with separate wooden boxes, stacked to any desired height. Beekeepers can add more boxes to cope with the expansion of the bee colony during the course of the season.
私たちが飼育しているニホンミツバチの巣箱っていうのが、こんな感じの簡単な板が4枚四角く組み合わさっている簡単なものでして、これを6個積み上げて巣箱にして飼育しています。でこの巣箱の名前が重箱式巣箱っていうんですけど、この重箱式巣箱っていうのが、ニホンミツバチと、あと韓国でもう少し使われているそうですが、こういった巣箱でミツバチを飼育しているのは、世界ではあまり日本以外だとあまりないかなと思います。
The Western honeybees also had a relatively higher honey production rate. They were widely adopted by most Japanese commercial beekeepers. Consequently, the risks and efforts required for the entire process became so minimal that even women took up full-time bee farming. Nurturing flowers near bee farms provides bee colonies with a rich supply of nectar, pollen, and juice required to produce honey. On some rare occasions, due to lack of space within the hive, a bunch of honeybees will bunch up out in the open, forming what's known as a beard. Bearding is a totally normal phenomenon and should be closely monitored. A full-time bee farmer in Japan manages multiple apiaries, sometimes spread out in different locations. Honey harvesting generally takes place anywhere from July to mid-October, just before bees go into hibernation. The equipment required for honey collection varies from farmer to farmer, depending on location, hive construction type, and quantity. During their first year of settlement, Japanese honeybees construct their hive from up, moving downwards, while in the second year, they construct them from down, moving upwards.
ミツバチの巣が上から下に向かって伸びていきます。ミツバチは下の方で育児をして上の方で蜂蜜を貯めます。なので私たちは先ほどのように一番上の巣箱、一番上の蜂蜜が溜まったらこの一番上と、その2段目、次の2段目を、取ってこのように蜂蜜をいただいて、で、取ったら巣箱をこの持ち上げて、こう巣箱を持ち上げて空の巣箱を下にまた追加することでここまで来てた巣がまたどんどん下に伸びていきます。でそのようにして上から取って下に足す。でどんどんこの重箱をぐるぐる循環させて飼育しています。
Hooded nylon coveralls and gloves are essential to protect from bee stings and contamination. In any case, after carefully checking to see that the honey is ready, the farmer removes the lid and proceeds to lift the honeycombs out of the hive. However, the farmer will only remove a fraction of the honeycombs, leaving at least 1/3 of the available quantity in the hive to meet the needs of the colony during hibernation. An entire honeybee colony consists of 3 main adult bee categories: a single queen, hundreds of male drones, and about 80,000 female worker bees. Serious work begins as soon as the colony settles in a new location, building thick sheets of honeycombs to fill up every available space. The honeycombs themselves are a marvelous work of art, with thousands of identical hexagonal wax cells, where the busy insects carefully store up the beautiful sweet liquid we all enjoy eating so much. Honeybees cooperate in every aspect of colony duties, from nest building and food collection to rearing the next breed. Their engagement and diligence ultimately make the bee farmer's job look like a mere stroll in the park. However, in some rare cases, depending on the season and location, bee farmers may provide their bees with a small quantity of dry white table sugar and water, sometimes placed under the hive lids. Unlike the Western bees, which only collect nectar from a single plant species, local Japanese bees can collect pollen from 100 different plants, amassing a much richer collection of nectar and pollen. Honey processing, on the other hand, is relatively simple. Before filtration, honey is heated to about 72 degrees Celsius and then rapidly cooled. This helps to reduce moisture content, destroy yeast cells, and delay crystallization. When properly packaged and stored, natural honey never expires. Though it may crystallize and darken over time, it remains an intriguing fact that even after 2,000 years, this tasty liquid will still be as safe to eat as it was on the day it was squeezed from the honeycomb. That's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any of our new content. See you next time.